Disclaimer: our team strongly condemns these players for such an attitude. Our video aims to show current and future young players what kind of teammates they shouldn't be. Dota 2 has one of the biggest esports scenes, but pubs and competitive games can have a lot of toxicity and toxic players. According to the Anti-Defamation League, Dota 2 players experience the most in-game harassment among all online games. Over 79% of players reportedly experienced things like physical threats, stalking, and other forms of abuse in 2019. So it was expected that a lot of Dota 2 pro players could be toxic. Greetings to all citizens of the Good Game Republic channel. Today you will learn about the most toxic Dota 2 pro players so far. Ramses666. Roman Ramses666 Kushnarev is probably one of the most famous and successful pro players from Eastern Europe. By the age of 23, he had played for many teams, such as Team Empire, Evil Geniuses, and Virtus.pro, and won a lot of trophies. But the main achievement in his career is that he is a 5-time major champion. Because of this, Ramses really has reasons to be arrogant and selfish in pub games. Roman is a meme maker. His rages and phrases become very popular in the EEU community. Let's begin with his comments about the bad play of Complexity mid-player cancel. In one pub game, he died playing sniper more than 10 times, which Ramses' nerves couldn't stand.
I'm tipping the shrine, shrine.
Ой, Кансел, какой же ты мразь, блядь. Нахуя ты это делаешь? Нахуй ты всю игру фидишь? Кансел, блядь! Кансел! Кансел!
In April 2021, when Roman joined Navi, he unconsciously blessed haters to troll. Earlier, during one of the pubs, he didn't flatter about playing for Navi, citing ex-Navi captain Go Black as an example.
Игрок Нави, ебать достижения, нахуй, пиздец. Габлак тоже был игроком Нави.
Navi in turn used Ramses' popularity and added another legendary meme to the team bundle. The origin of this phrase is simple. In 2020, Ramses played a pub in the same team as Epilepticid and Fishman. After he loses mid lane, Roman monologue that vividly explains why Fishman is a bad player and why playing 20 pubs per day is not the best strategy for improvement.
Встань, мид! Ты конченый! Встань и стой со мной, блядь, Фишман, ты хуяришь по 20 мм в день, нахуя, для чего, объяснишь мне? Ты ебаный крипочек.
Last but not least is an example of Ramses' toxicity, his pride to be a 5-time major champion. Roman once played with Excalibur while Swedish player was streaming.
Да что ты несешь, ты вообще ебанутый, на голову.
Чё, долбоёб? Чё мне нести?
Да, action first.
После, блядь, с самой первой минуты несешь полную хуйню в чате. Кто долбоёб, я или ты, блядь?
Ты долбоёб, то это очевидно.
Конченый вы, блядок, сидит всю жизнь, блядь, играет Dota 1000 ранг, нах.
А ты чего добился, долбоёб?
5 мажоров выиграл в Доте, а? Еще
Круто,
что-то
круто.
тебе сказать?
Круто.
Бабок выиграл в Доте. Еще тебе что-то сказать?
Ramses had an argument with an OD player. During a struggle, Ramses was asked, what has he achieved in Dota 2? The answer was that this is a masterpiece that outsiders would use in the team bundle after Roman joined the team.
5 мажоров выиграл в Доте, а?
But Ramses has really grown up. He's now making less toxic moves in pubs and even apologized to Fishman when they met at the Arlington Major. Puppey. From winning the first international to still performing at the highest level with Team Secret, Clement Puppey Ivanov has shown that he has the skills and experience to lead his teams to victory. However, his passion for winning can sometimes get the better of him. A famous example is Puppey's monitor throw from back in 2016. After being fired from Team Secret, EternaLEnVy published one of his famous blog posts about what was going on behind the scenes in Team Secret, bringing up many questionable practices, such as the fact that the owner of Team Secret would use the team's prize money to hire sex workers. Among these allegations was the fact that Puppey was a really difficult person to work with, stating that Clement would often lose it when things didn't go his way. He linked a clip from a security camera at the Chinese LAN center where the team was training during the Chinese tournament. The clip shows how Puppey lost his comm and in a fit of rage threw his headset towards the monitor. This story became a real meme. At Summit 7, Puppey and the Secret Squad took part in the Monitor Toss Challenge, where Clement was the best. In 2018, Puppey once again demonstrated its toxicity. He was playing pub with yet unknown mid player Topson. At the end of the game, Clement asked the Finnish mid laner to kill himself. Later, when Topson joined OG and won the International 2018, Puppey made a post on Twitter where he said that he would try his best to get rid of his worst habit, flaming in pubs. And it seems that the captain of Secret really did it. There were no scandals in the last several years, including raging Puppey in pubs. EternaLEnVy. If you think Jackie EternaLEnVy Mao is a Boy Scout bullied by Puppey the badass, you're absolutely wrong. Being the heart and soul of the old Cloud9 teams from 2013 to 2016, many fans have a soft spot for the man. However, many other people loathe the player and wish he would disappear from the Dota 2 scene as a whole. There are a lot of reasons for it. First of all, Envy has an incredible need to win, often forgoing to look at the social consequences of a decision. If he thinks it can increase his chances of winning, he will do it. The Kicks of Ohio and Gunnar are really good examples. The second thing is that he tends to be a little bit too honest for his own good. When he disagrees with someone, EternaLEnVy will tell you in great detail why you are wrong.
What do you mean, can you? Can you just TPN? Like, what are you doing? Why do you need people to set up for you? Can you be a man yourself?
This strict honesty often got him into trouble. For instance, in his blog post, he often called out other pros about things he disagreed with. However, not reflecting on himself, many consider his behavior to be hypocrisy. Thirdly, Envy was very annoying at NA high MMR pubs back in 2015 to 2018. Because of his selfishness, he didn't appreciate his teammates, tilting them, raging for no reason, and in the end, breaking items. Nowadays, Jackie has completely changed his lifestyle. He lost weight and began to work out. He ended his pro career and became a full-time no-toxic streamer. 23Savage. Nuing Nara 23Savage, Tira Mahanon was one of the main young talents from the SIA region in 2021. He was the first player in Dota 2 who reached 12,000 MMR in March 2021, and undoubtedly it was he who helped T1 qualify for the International and won the top tournament, for the first time in the club's history. At the International 2021, T1 took 7th to 8th place, the best achievement of Asian Dota that season. 23Savage's achievements don't overturn his reputation as an arrogant and toxic player. In 2020, while playing for Fnatic, Nuing Nara was banned for 18 years for his toxic behavior. The ban was later lifted with the help of Fnatic management. In 2021, playing for T1, 23Savage demonstrated why he was a savage. At the Anime Major, in a match versus Team Aster, he showed his middle finger. It was hard to tell who he was talking to, but after outplaying Aster at Morphling and Lifestealer, he was pleased to finally reach TI. 23Savage curbed his ardent temper nowadays. There are no reports of him being toxic playing pubs and pro games. ATF. The most toxic Dota 2 player nowadays is undoubtedly Amar ATF Al-Asaf, the young star from OG. Originally known as Amar the Fucker, his first success came with Creepwave, which offlaner represented in 2021. After ATF won Dota 2 Champions League Season 4, everyone was asking what top team would sign him. There were many rumors at the time, but Amar preferred OG, which was building a completely new roster around Misha, ex-coach and new captain of a European club. ATF changed after he joined OG. He wasn't a Boy Scout while playing Creepwave, but after OG, he became a toxic monster. He made a new trend in Dota 2 trash talk, dropping items in front of the enemy's fountain. He especially liked the Mantle of Intelligence, which hinted at the lack of intelligence in the opposing team's players.
Like if someone start saying like trash talking me first, then I trash talk him, but I never start at first.
But what he did in pubs, it's beyond the limits. For example, ATF called a Russian streamer, Lil Sorry, an insane animal and wished him to die IRL. Such an attitude has elicited a strong pushback. Other teams started dropping items in front of OG's fountain and trolling ATF in competitive games because of his bad behavior. Saberlight, offlaner of Team Solo Mid, really mocked Amar. After killing him on a signature hero Timber Saw, Saberlight tipped him and wrote, "Nothing personal, kiddo." At the end of the game, another member of TSM, Timado, who avenged his friends from Thunder Awaken, who were defeated by OG earlier, ending the game with a caption, "For El Gotito." Later, when OG defeated TSM in the grand final of the Stockholm Major, Amar Ziaf revealed who was a real boss of the gym. We couldn't miss another Amar's trash story connected with Team Aster's player Siamese Cat. After the Chinese team beat OG in the lower bracket semi-final of Arlington Major, Siamese asked ATF if his nickname was the same as ATM. Amar liked the joke and changed his Steam profile name to ATM. Later, when two teams met in the grand final in ESL Malaysia 2022, OG beat the opponent. During the winner's interview, ATF gave a decent answer.
ATM already OP, so who knows what's next?
Many people from the esports community have accused OG for not controlling Amar, but in Taiga's opinion, another member of OG Dota, if he was a 17-year-old major champion, he would have behaved much worse. That's all. If you think we missed the saltiest person of Dota 2, leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and ring the bell. And before you go, a daily reminder, Battle Pass won't level up on its own without your participation, unless you have a lot of free money.